Is that it? Behold! Is that it? Still green, Stand and fight. Trivial. Pathetic. Why try? Such a chore. Face me.
Toss me one, BD.
Weak. That wretched order will rue the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanalor. Frightened? You waste my time. Paltry. Still green, Witness true power. You're wasting energy. That's nothing. How feeble. Weak.
BD, stim.
Is that it? You're scared. More. I will not be imprisoned again. You dare stand against me?
Stop! I am not your enemy. We're all that's left. What happened to you?
Ah, Ravis. I should have known you would honor your oath.
Wait!
Key to Tanalor. Could Kree have met Daggett? How could she entrust Tanalor to someone like him?
Tanalor was supposed to bring us closer. But all it did was divide our order. The Council may have given up on you, but I know who you truly are, Dagon. Even if you yourself have forgotten.
She had such faith in him. She never had to see him fall to the dark side.
Tanalor was supposed to bring us closer. But all it did was divide our order.
Not a bad view, huh, buddy? Wonder if Grease and Boat fixed the Mantis by now. Need to center myself. Let's keep going. We're not getting up this water. Not without some help. More priorite. Tanalor is real. And it may be the last corner of this galaxy that's safe from the Empire. I wish you could have seen it too, BD. I think we just found our ticket out of here. Nice job. Easy. It won't hurt you. Good, Neko. Maybe we should take up prospecting, huh, BD?
Now!
I bet we can clear that gate with a little boost from our new friend. Time to ride, buddy. That's a very good Neko.
Up!
Dale. Huh? Oh yeah, that's cool. Including your old one? Oh, that's cute. Let me see my boy's new haircut. That age. Oh, oh.
Yo, y'all hear me? Is it working now? Apparently not. Okay. You hear me, Nadine? Okay. Yeah, I hear you now. My thing's being weird. Does that sound pretty good? Okay, cool. I don't know why my thing's being weird. It's like not recognizing my headset right away, which normally it does. Okay. You're gonna love this. I'm gonna have to forward you some emails. Josh Bender, the engineer, hit me up, and where the hell is this thing at? There it goes. I'll forward this whole thing to you. Um, I don't know, like six, I guess. Just whatever. Babe, I'm on my call. Regular's fine. My wife's yelling from downstairs and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm on the call. Like, you're killing me. Bro, literally, so we went to got wings last night. My wife got a promotion at work, which is dope. So we literally went to go get dinner to celebrate. We got wings and all that. We got hella wings, fries. You know, when you celebrate, you just be getting hella appetizers for no reason. So we were going hard, right? And then literally I got back and we had hella leftover wings. So I was like, hey, I left those wings in there for you because I know you want those leftovers. So actually, I want to make myself chicken nuggets. I'm like, dang, bro, you're like a little kid. Like, wings were hella good. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna go somewhere. I think my buddy's in town from California or whatever, but just for lunch. So I just forwarded you an email. Josh Bender was reaching out to Knock and Jason Bell, and they made the decision, as you know, to switch the shoes out of Autobagger, right? Well, the thing is, Josh never asked anybody's permission to do that. It was a decision between him and John Kennerson, and they just did it. So they mentioned it in the NOPO meeting that they have during the week this week, and they started roasting them like, who made this decision? Why? Da 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 this, da da that. And just started going crazy on him. So Josh asked me, hey, can you start to find some information for me based on um, our auto bagger statistics? Like, how much we're packing, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. So he basically, if you scroll down to the bottom of this email, if we look at the screen, I'm sharing this email now, so I think you should see it. But he basically wanted all this information, and he asked me like how we get it. I said, look, the only way that I know how to get the information is basically to manually look at the FCI reports and try to track it over time. So from, I think July 3rd was the date that it started. So, you know, if I was you guys, I'd have the packing one admin track this if that's what you guys want to do moving forward. Because while we track some of this information, like for example, if you look at this chart that I have right here, and this is the info he wanted, we do track total orders. We technically don't track total single orders. However, if you look at auto pack that bridges in, MSPO that bridges in, and auto bagger that's bridges in, which we do track those individually, if you add those three numbers up together, it gives you total single orders. So we have that, okay. Total auto bagger eligible orders, that would just be whatever bridges in for auto bagger. So we do track that. Minus fragile, liquid, not eligible for other reason. My assumption of that would just be whatever doesn't go to auto bagger, that's a single order. So whatever goes to MSPO and auto pack is not eligible for whatever reason. Fragile, liquid, whatever it might be, the system's automatically eliminating it. So that'd be that number basically. Expected attainment percentage of auto baggerable orders. That would be basically anything that we don't waive to the auto bagger that would be bridging in. So if you look at like whatever we pack every day out of the auto bagger versus what bridges in for the auto bagger, that's that number. And then your actual auto bagger attainment obviously would just be percentage bridged divided by percentage packed, and then that would be your attainment. Total auto back eligible expedite orders, we do not track, nor do we have the ability to track. What we can do is, and I told Josh, you know, we can look at a percentage of expedites versus our normal bridge, and then we can say, hey, look, this is the percentage of expedites. And then, so minus that would be whatever comes in. So, hold up, I'm on my home computer. I think I have this information. Let me see. So I did compile this for the first month, like since we've been tracking it. I can show it to you basically. So that's where you come in. Because when I messaged Nate, I said to Nate, like, hey, look, I really don't want to do this. I said, I'm going to be straight up. But Jason Bell and Knock are asking for it. And I don't like saying no to the big boss when they're asking for information at the same time. So I said, I'll do this. I said, but it's going to take me basically a few hours on the weekend to do this. And he was like, well, why don't you show Seth to do this? And it'll be good experience for him in the future anyways, which I don't disagree. It is nice to be able to, know how to find this information if you had to. So here, I'll show you real quick. Look at the spreadsheet I made. And then, so it took me about an hour and a half to compile based on the information we didn't have basically for auto bagger orders, and stuff that I had the bridge in. So literally I did the date, the number of total orders that we had bridged, which on our outbound daily plan we have already. Total auto pack orders bridged we have already. MSPO orders bridged we have already. Then I literally made a formula to add, those columns with auto bagger orders. So literally, like when you look at it, literally adds 1, 2, 3 up for singles. Auto bagger eligible orders bridged. So I looked it up. Our reports weren't updated until the 23rd of April. So that's when we can start tracking it. And I told Josh Bender that. So we only had from July 3rd, we would have to go back and start in April and then go forward, April 23rd, and then go forward for out-of-bagger eligible orders. So that's something that you'd have to manually dig up. And then I just made the formula literally number of auto-bagger orders packed divided by the auto-bagger eligible orders bridged. And that would be our basically utilization. The assumption that I used was 0.25 for expedites, which in the month of August, that's been our assumption. That's been our average. So that's what I just went by. It's going to vary. And to be honest, it's a moving target. A few months ago, I looked at 2 months or 3 months worth of data. I can't remember. And it was like 17%. But with our new free 2-day markets, it would make sense for that to be a little bit higher. And I think that's why we've been seeing all the free 2 days that we've been seeing lately, you know what I mean, getting roasted by it. So that's why I went for his assumption. And like I said, if I was you, I would just use the exact same thing. And that would be it. So what you would do is, let me add all the puzzle pieces together now. I'm just going to share my total screen. Don't be judging all my stuff that I might have up. Damn, where do I have that at? Do I have that in my history? Looking for our outbound daily plan thing. No, I guess not. Hold up, I'll find it on the SharePoint. I think this is where we have it. I always forget where it is because I have it saved. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Isaiah saved it somewhere. Hold on, let me go to leadership. Yeah, that works. Surprised I don't have it saved somewhere. Oh, I do have it saved. Dumbass. Okay. So information that we do have, right? Orders bridged. And we would just have to go back to the 23rd. Auto pack orders bridged. Like I said, we already have that. MSPO orders bridged. We already have that. We would just literally need to fill out the auto bagger by looking at that SCI admin report. I noticed we weren't updating this side, which is the pack numbers. The numbers that have the auto bagger for pack numbers are pick versus pack. So the SCI email admin report pick versus pack is the one that has updated to have auto bagger numbers. So I filled out this one because I noticed we didn't have it for the recent, but then we'd have to go back up here and find that info. Let me see if there's anything else. And then literally, no, it's not bad. It's just annoying. Like the one thing, my biggest weakness is doing menial tasks. Like that's the thing that I am the worst at. So how many days is from July 3rd? We're just gonna say 100 to be safe. Copy. See if this works. So literally just push everything down. this is gonna work. Should. That failed. Oh, boo. 4. August. April 23rd. So then I would just start April 23rd and then just keep going down. Gotcha. Okay, edit. Gotta love the wave job. Dude, that's crazy. I thought Jerry was gonna work today too. And I was thinking about that. Mm, that's gonna annoy me. Especially nowadays. Um, I would tell them like, "Hey, yo, bro, don't get used to this." Because as soon as this happens, they start saying, "Well, we really only need 2," and it's like, "Yeah, okay, for the stuff that you want, nah." You could definitely bare bones it with 2, but then like, don't be asking me for all the info. Don't ask me to research cases and stock. Don't be asking me for the extra shit. But past that point, yeah, it works. All right. Um, Let me look at his thing again. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I didn't have. His thing. Total orders, total single orders, total out-of-pocket eligible orders, which would be total single orders. Da, da, da. No, I think that has everything. Specifically, I think they want to see what percentage of auto bagger eligible orders are actually going to the auto bagger. Um, and I guess start to see basically like if they've invested their money well. Like, so John Kennerson's thing is, and I don't disagree with him, is like we paid for a machine to pack shoes and poly bags, and he can't do it for whatever reason. So they just have to be able to figure that out. And I agree with that. They're gonna apparently try to find money to bring Accutech back out to do this, to make sure that the machine's able to do shoes. But I think Jason and Ak are basically gonna say like, we paid all this money to get you this machine, and you're gonna like if you look at this spreadsheet, they're really only using 49% of everything that could go to the auto bagger. Now, 25% of that is expedites, so that's fair too. However, you're still missing out on, another 25% of what could be packed there. And that's probably right now going to be shoes. And then so if you look at during anniversary, the numbers drop, like all these dates in July, the numbers really drop. And that's only because we were trying to push throughput those days, right? Trying to get like people in singles packing, trying to get people in auto pack and stuff like that. So we waived out of auto bagger. If you take out these days, it is normally like 60 or 70%, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad, not at all. However, like until they get Tompkins, we're still not gonna send. I don't think we'll ever send paid expedites. But until we get Tompkins, we're not gonna send free 2-day either because people are missing shit. Are you in the Pack One OM channel? You saw today they noticed that they had mad orders just sitting underneath the bottom. Come on, dog. Like that's basic shit. That's horrible, dude. That's just you're not doing your job, straight up. So it is what it is. Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, bro, I can't do this. I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, drill. Um, Other than that, though, that's it. So, I sent everything over to you. One, I would recommend going to your office and banging this bad boy out because in the wave queue, people kept interrupting me. I couldn't do it there. Hey, call it a day. When's that workshop you guys have? In the wave queue? You gotta have the legit picture. I worked at a company before they paid for the legit headshot. I'm happy about this, bro. Had to. Oh, see, look, you're good. You're good. My joint's old too. I haven't updated mine in like a few months. I gotta get mine right. Um, but then again, like, w yeah, we just did it, and with all due respect, no one ever asked to look at it. No one ever asked to look at it. I like Nate a lot. Nate's my guy. Nate don't have to look at it. Nobody has to look at it. So like, facts, facts, big facts. So that's the thing. Like with all of this stuff, I don't mind doing all. I hate that I'm doing LSW now. By the way, it's trash, hot garbage. Yeah, I'm doing LSW now. It's trash. Bro, I do my things the same day. I do it this like the next day. Um, so my thing is, as I'm doing it, I'm like, this adds no value, bro. This adds no value. Um, all the stuff like I don't mind doing. Like I'm trying to think of an example. The shift handoff grader to me, even though it needs to be, even though it needs to be updated, there were a lot of people that were bridging like the last shift screwed me. You know what I mean? After saying everything was cool in the shift handoff. So there definitely was a lot of that. Um, so I don't mind doing it because like it's a documented thing. Um, the end of shift emails, I don't mind doing it. It's a documented thing. Like you can go back over time and track decisions and what happened and whatever. Um, but when you're just doing paperwork, just do paperwork. That's wild. Facts. It's just a completion. Now, my thing is, I in the past when I did have to do it every day, I would just put the one word answers: complete, done, done. Nate said recently, he's like, "Hey, if we do see like one word answers, we're gonna eliminate it." Nate's just smart enough to check that shit, but he's not gonna check it every day. He's gonna like check it every 3 weeks. He's gonna check it once every 3 weeks and put it. So what I wrote between you and I wrote detailed answers into a Word spreadsheet, or into a Word document, and then I'm literally just gonna copy and paste all the stuff that's the same every day. And then you can't tell me that it's not true because like for example, it's like what the fuck that shit? It's like is your area complete? I'm like wave cube is 5S and clean. Like I put it in there. Like what can you say? It's 5S and clean every day. You know what I mean? You gotta move and groove. Hmm. Hmm. Perfect. Yep. Oh, big facts. I'm glad you remembered that. No, I'm good. You guys probably had the same thing last weekend, but basically we had a lot of times of people waiting for work at Auto Bagger because basically without the shoes, there's just not enough work to keep them busy all the time. So I gave that feedback to Nate saying like, hey, look, without the shoes, we dropped from packing because we were doing these numbers for Auto Bagger. You can see like the days before we removed the shoes, we were packing like 10K units a day, and it's been like 5K units without shoes. So I'm telling you. So Todd said something to me like, "Oh, well, the machine's working so much better." I was like, "Yeah, but Todd, like, you ain't gonna work." So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I think they just don't have to call maintenance as much. Um, so that's fine. Like, but then your guy standing there, you're shutting it down every day. So like, what's the difference? You might as well make maintenance work, and then at least you know you're gonna have at least you know you're gonna have some work, dude. That's my thing. But no, what happened? No, what happened? Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's only a matter of time for sure. Processor here. That's wild. I I think that like that job. I think they're technically a higher level than us now. By the way, just so you're aware. So that job is considered like a really strong job. Like you're supposed to be like top level in that job, and then Isaiah and Emily just aren't. Like I like Isaiah a lot. Isaiah's good money, and at least, and I know that he tries. But based on like what Roy was explaining, the SBFC um, PCs would do, like it's just not hitting the mark. Like they like it's just super detailed. And Roy was saying like we never had to do 10, 12 labor moves in a shift to try to make this work. But I will say if, and this is why like I think that there's opportunity because if the PCs were good at the job, they'd be roasting us every day. Bruh, I did. Because ICQA wasn't doing nothing, bro. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, you gotta like when you're in these big roles, like you gotta come to play because like you're the guy. You're the person. Like I told Zach Shadis a while ago, I'm like, you're the safety dude. You should be roasting the crap out these guys. I'll be pulling out people's. If it was me, I would be pulling out people's process observations, and I'll be the pettiest man. And I'll be like, so can you tell me how last month you just observed this employee that got a strain, and you said that they did it the right way, so did they just do something different, or did they forget how to do it the right way now? Because bro, that's what you got to do for some people, like for them to do their job, you know. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I'll let you go. Facts. 'Cause I'm about to go take a crazy nap. All right, bye. You already know it's your boy, the original Big Dick Bandit. It's good. What are y'all doing tonight? Damn, fuck both of y'all. Mm. Oh, damn, that sucks, dude. Mhm. Facts, facts. Mm. I'm gonna get um, probably something to eat with Colin downtown today at 8 before the movie. So yeah, bro, I don't know how he got me to do this shit. I was like, hey, yo, bro, like, I'll go. Like, I don't do horror movies, bro. I never do horror movies. I'm a bitch. I don't do this shit. So I'm gonna be in that joint, like, cuddled under Erica. Like, please don't. So, so the ultimate rape video is what you're saying. Mm, mm. Where's Dean? Dead? Boo. Mm. Facts. All right, no. Oh wow, I'm looking at these old pictures of Dean and Ted. I think Ted lost weight. Good for him. Mm, mm, nope. Ah! Too much shit. Mm, mm, Oh, Gio. My God. Mm. All right, it was like I'm gonna rejoin through my PS5.
Mm-hmm. You already know. Okay.
Let's go, BD.
Right in, my little friend. Hey. Pro move. Okay, but if I go back down there, I don't think there's a way to get back up.
Thanks for the assist. Thanks, friend. You got it. Come on.
Oh.
Easy, Neko. A sand crawler, you know what that means? Jawas can't be far off.
Hey. Mm.
Yeah.
Hey.
Focus. Here they are.
Can't go in there. Hey. Oh, Peter, becoming more and more of an old man every day. I like the facts. I do like that blue though. I also like it's a small thing, but I also like how the inside of the slide is like down a little bit. So that way your foot kind of sits in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a pro move.
Buildings are ancient, older than anything else we've seen on Kobo.
Yeah, it's like a cup sole. I like that. Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, good girl. Wait.
Looks like the Mantis is back in action. Come on, BD. Let's meet him at the landing pad.
You got a mean look to you.
I do?
Yeah, like you're not afraid of nothing. Maybe you can find out what all this fuss is about. There's a shack, nestled way out near the caverns. Folks call it Key's Workshop.
What's in the workshop?
Misery. And maybe treasure, or so I hear. If you're in the area, could be worth a visit.
Z, looking good as new.
Indeed, that mechanical mixologist is a miracle worker. I must know, did you locate the key to Tanalor?
It's complicated, but we'll find it.
Monk told me what transpired while I was asleep. To think the Jedi Order is no more, that must have been dreadful for you. We have both been through so much, but we must persevere, Cal. After all, what else is there to do?
That's right. Got room for one more?
I shall remain here, but if you need my counsel, I will be at the saloon. I am very fortunate to have met you, Count Kestis.
I found something out there.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Another holocron?
Jedi. From the time of the High Republic, somehow preserved him back to Dagan Gera. I freed him.
What happened?
He attacked me. Escaped with the Bedlam Raiders. He's who they've been looking for. Says the Jedi betrayed him. Turned to the dark side.
Are you okay, kid?
Tanalor. It's real grease. It's hidden somewhere in the Abyss.
Oh, that's impossible! The Abyss eats any ship that gets too close!
The Republic found a way through hundreds of years ago. That's why they built that array in the forest.
A hidden world that nobody has been able to reach for centuries. If you figured out how to cross the abyss, you could just disappear.
Completely. No Bedlam raiders. No bounty hunters.
No galactic empire.
I'm just spitballing here, but that does sound like a place that someone could call home.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a home.
Get your feet down. All right, I'm going back to the cantina.
You know, Grease, we could use a real pilot.
I don't know. I mean, you're doing okay on your own. I mean, you could clean the Patoli weave every now and then.
We don't know the Mantis like you do. Nobody does.
Cal, I'm sorry. My best days are behind me. I can't even hold my cards steady.
I know things are different from how they used to be, but I'm not sure I could do this without you.
Is that really how you feel?
It is.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have Monk keep his eye on the saloon.
Greasy money. Right. You in? I mean, there's not gonna be much in the way of credits.
God, this is better than any score. Imagine, no more looking over your shoulder. A safe place for us, for the ones we love.
If anyone knows about a lost Jedi world, it's here.
Jedi! It's about time you paid that lady a visit. All right, I'm gonna make us some food before we go.
All right, gentlemen, I'm taking a nap.